Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy Kuris. I serve with J-Life South Africa, and I have my good friends Bhuti and Jann Kheswa, who are the Youthworker Internship Directors for J-Life South Africa. We wanted to take a moment just to talk about what the internship is, and we're doing so with the hope that you would be inspired, that you would be encouraged to invite young people to consider joining us on this internship. So without further ado, good morning, friends. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I have a 2-year-old son, so I'm very good. So let's chat briefly about the internship. We call it the GC² Internship. Maybe tell us what GC² is, and then tell us about the internship.
All right.
Yeah, GC² obviously comes from the Great Commission and the Great Commandment. Jesus gave us the Great Commandment when they asked him, and he said, we have to love God and love our neighbor. And then the Great Commission is go and make disciples. So we call this a GC² because it intends to equip people for Great Commandment and Great Commission.
Right. So tell us, maybe Jann, you can chip in here. Tell us about the internship itself. What is it? How long is it? Who is it for?
So probably the best way or the easiest way to describe it is that it's a gap year program. So it lasts for 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's in partnership with local churches. So we as J-Life partner with local churches to provide the training aspect of a gap year program.
Yeah.
And the aim is to equip young people for disciple making. So for what we just said now, GC², for loving God, loving people, and for making disciples.
Right. And I think you touched on something key, because it's a local church partnership. So that's in keeping with our mission as J-Life South Africa, which is to mobilize disciple-making movements through the church in South Africa. So in this sense, maybe our gap year is a bit different from other gap years in that we don't just recruit young people and then take them off on mission. We actually equip and train them and then send them back to the local church. So maybe Bhuti, talk to us a bit about the role of the local church in this partnership, from them sending people to us and then throughout the year. What does that look like?
Yeah, well, the local church really plays the bigger role here, because I think they provide the whole support system for the success of this internship, or developing these young leaders to become disciple makers. The church is the place where they will do all of their ministry and growing throughout the year. So the church provides them with ministry opportunities, provides them with ministry oversight and accountability, because they are accountable to the youth pastor they are working with, or children's pastor, depending on what departments they serve at the church. The church also provides them with someone who's going to mentor these young people throughout the year, taking care of them spiritually. The church provides the entire environment for them to explore their gifting, grow in their gifting, and even implement the training that they receive. So they only come to us for 3 training intensives, and between those intensives, they are serving and getting hands-on practical ministry at the church. So the church provides that entire support structure.
Yeah, that's great. So maybe just chat a little bit more about the year. You mentioned the 3 intensives, Jann. Can you unpack that a bit? How much time does it take? How much time do they spend with you? How much time do they spend with the churches? And also, when they are with you, where are they? What are they doing?
All right, so we have 3 training intensives through the year. The first one is a 6-week-long intensive. So it starts in January, so the middle of January till pretty much the end of Feb. So that's 6 weeks. And then the second internship is 3 weeks. That's around just before the June-July school holidays. And then the last intensive starts just before the September school holidays and lasts for 2 weeks. So we have a total of 6, 3, and 2. So that's 11 weeks training throughout the year. At the end of the year, we just have about 3 days of just coming together, reflecting on the year, doing some evaluation, celebration.
Yeah.
And then where we are based at Camp Eden, which is a campsite between the towns of Heidelberg in Gauteng and Balfour in Mpumalanga.
So Heidelberg, Gauteng, not Heidelberg, Western Cape.
Yes, Heidelberg, Gauteng.
Not Germany either.
Not Germany either. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we are. Yeah, so that covers the time that they're with us. And then once the training intensive is completed, they then go back to their local church and spend those times in between ministering in the local church.
Yeah. Okay, and obviously the specifics of the training is available, like the specific dates, the costs, etc., is available. The info is available on our website, and we'll make the link available in this video. But maybe just chat to us briefly as we wrap up. Chat to us about like who the ideal people are that should consider coming onto this internship. Maybe a parent watches this, or a young person, or a church leader. Who's the best person, the person best suited for the internship?
Yeah. As you said, it's a gap year, so it's school leavers firstly, or someone at the end of their college, in the transition between college and the work world, or the transition between school and college.
So a young adult in terms of the age, the life stage.
Yeah, so it's a young adult that wants to take some time and grow in understanding themselves, and getting to know their giftings, and also serve their local church, because the emphasis, most of their time they're going to be spending serving their local churches and communities, because part of their requirements is they do schools ministry that they will be trained through. So it's usually late teens and to the late 20s.
Into the mid to late 20s. Okay, cool. I think that's good. So just, lastly, there's still time for people to apply for the 2020 internship. How can they apply? What do they need to do?
So we said the information is available on the website, and then if you would like to apply, then email, and the email address is on the front of the information pack.
Sure.
Email that for an application form, and then we will send that to you, and the rest of the process will take place after that.
Cool. So we'll put the web link in this video, and we'll make it available with the video as a link as well. Great. Thank you so much, Bhuti and Jann, and all the best for the 2020 internship. I know you're still wrapping up the 2019 internship with this year's interns. So all the best for all of that. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And thanks for your listening. God bless. Bye.
Bye-bye.